I was talking to my friend last week. My friend was like, man, I'm hungry than a motherfucker. I was like, what? He was like, I'm hungry than a motherfucker. I was like, who's this motherfucker? Why is he so hungry? And how hungry are you that you're hungry than a motherfucker? I think you mean hungrier. He's like, nah, man, it's a saying. Hungry than a motherfucker. H-U-N-G-R-Y. Then T-H-E-N. I'm like, dude, stop right there. That's your problem. You're mixing up your thens and nans. See, some of you were laughing. Some were like, I don't even know what the is going on right. What my friend is basically saying is hungry, then a motherfucker all of a sudden. Like, where did this motherfucker come from? What is his agenda? You have to finish that sentence for it to make sense, right? Hungry, then a motherfucker came through with some fries. Some of you are laughing. Some are like, this grammar joke's making me tired than a motherfucker right now. That could make sense. You have a guy sitting eating ribs, and his friend comes in like, hey man, we gotta go that MILF. He's like, hey man, I'm hungry, then a motherfucker. Nom 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 nom.
So some of you might know this, but I majored in applied mathematics. That's why I'm a stand-up comedian right now. Any other math people in here? One over here? Two? You study it? Aerospace engineer? You work for NASA? Oh shit. Why are you sitting in the back? Can't you just rocket yourself over here to the front? You actually get to like make rockets?
No, I just fly them.
You just fly them? Well, that's a step above. I don't fucking make them, dude. I hop in them and go to the moon. Yeah. Have you ever seen one explode and fail? You're good at your job. Oh, damn. Never failed a rocket in my life. Are these big rockets or small rockets?
Big rockets.
Big rockets. How big we talking about? 6 inches? Like really big? how big approximately? Stories. Oh, wow. And where do you launch these?
Russia or Cape Canaveral.
You launch them in Russia?
Yeah.
So is that they're cool with that? You just be like, hey, yo, Russia, we're gonna launch some rockets over there. Are you cool with that? Are we at war right now? Or are we good?
No, we're good. We put some Russians on it, and it makes it even.
Oh shit. We're like, hey, we're involved with a massive global war entanglement, but you guys want to fucking fly some rockets for a day, dude? We're fucking. You can hop in ours, we'll hop in yours. Russia's like, hell yeah, this sounds very good. Get the big rocket. What's like the most interesting thing you've ever seen in your line of work?
I mean, I physically moved the solar rays on the space station.
So the solar rays coming from the sun. You guys do know that, right? Solar means from the sun. And I believe they do travel at the speed of light. Is that correct? Yes. And so you are Superman? Is that what's going on? You went faster than the speed of light. You're like, you're getting out of here. You physically removed them. You deflected them or something?
I moved the solar ray panels from the space station to a different degree in part of them.
Oh, okay. So you moved the panels. It's a little bit different than moving the actual rays. I do believe that's what I heard. Was there like an overheating problem or something that you curtailed?
We had a vehicle coming in that needed to dock, so I needed to stop the rays so they wouldn't smack it at us.
Why would the solar rays prevent them from landing if it doesn't have to do with sight or heat?
So the vehicle's coming in to dock to the International Space Station.
Yes.
The solar rays are moving to track the sun. So if they're moving to track the sun and the vehicle passes in their line of motion, it can hit them.
I'll pretend like I understood, but that's fucking awesome, dude. You fucking did it. You fucking did it. You moved the sun itself. I'm gonna go with that story. That's what I'm gonna tell my friends. I met someone who moved the fucking sun. She knows the Russians. She built the International Space Station. You know what's crazy about the International Space Station is that not all countries are allowed there. Isn't that fucked up? It's not quite the International Space Station. So I'm actually gonna make my own that's a little more inclusive. It's called the International Space International Station. ISIS. No, wait a second, that's not good. Oops.
You have a shorty prime minister named Ulf? We have an alternative to Sweden. We'll show you what the alternative is. You're kings in Spain. Who gives a f***? Yeah, I hope you're having a good time so far. I hope it was worth the 10-hour wait outside. And, I don't know what happened. That wasn't my fault. Usually those things are my fault. This one wasn't. So I'm feeling... yeah! We got a duck here. Hell yeah. This is my second time here in Stockholm. It's a lot darker this time. It gets dark here at what, like 3, 4? It was daytime at 3, then it was nighttime at 4. I was like, something happened abruptly. Did I go into a coma or something? But yeah, it's nice. It gets worse. Okay, fantastic. Is that your guys' slogan for the city? It's, welcome to Stockholm. It gets worse. All right, beautiful. Yeah, why not, right? Who came to my show last year, just so I know? Anybody? Oh, amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Four people. Look at that. 4 repeat customers. Was that? Some credit? Yeah, you want some credits? Not just single credit. He's like, I want some credits. I want multiple credits. Yes, of course. You get all the credit in the world. You're back. We gave you the best seat in the house, actually. It's not front row, because front row, of course, I make fun of the person in the front row. So you're screwed. I'm sorry, but you're safe, sir. Yeah. Well, for the new people, nice to meet you. My name is Zoran Mamdani. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm the new mayor of New York City, and I'm here in Stockholm to make you guys the 6th borough of New York City. I'm really trying to push for that, and I want to be your mayor. Okay. It's been wild back home with all the Zoran stuff, and it's very exciting to see someone like that. It's nice to know I could be mistaken for the mayor of New York City. I just think that's really cool, and just watching the people be scared of it is a lot of fun too. There's people like, oh my God, Zoran's gonna bring Sharia law. And it's like, how do you respond to that other than Inshallah? No proper response, but they're sinking real low with the Islamophobia, and people are saying it's like we have a Middle Eastern mayor. He's like, he's not even Middle Eastern. He's African and Indian. He's the 2 kinds of elephants, actually. He's basically a Republican at that point. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like Zoran. I mean, I don't have high expectations for him just because he's a politician. You know what I mean? You have to sell your soul a little bit to be a politician. So I'm not expecting much. I'm just enjoying the moment. You know what I mean? Andrew Cuomo. It was fun watching his what do you call it, consolation speech. He was like, he went out in front of a group of his 4 supporters, and he's like, Zoran Mamdani. He can't even say his name right. He's like, Mamdani, salami, eggplant parmigiani. And the crowd was like, boo. And he's like, no, we don't do that. It's like, that's what you've been doing the last 6 months. You're like, it really sucks that I'm missing it, but there's nowhere else I'd rather be in the world than Stockholm, And I might be the first person who ever said that out loud. Actually, I think that's a record, guys. I think that's a record. Listen, it looks like it's that time of the night where I should talk to the crowd more. So I always like to have a portion of my show where I ask the crowd, is there anything that I haven't talked about tonight that you'd like for me to talk about?
Our government sucks.
I believe that's not a question. Now, I'm only here for so long. I can learn a little bit. What are they doing wrong aside from everything?
Yeah, there's one politician, Abba Bush.
Something Bush? Something Bush? Did I hear that correctly? The Bush dynasty is still alive. It's a different Bush. Unrelated. Oh yeah, okay.
She wants to ban burqa.
Oh, they just did that in Portugal. I was in Portugal. Yeah, they have a burqa ban. In fact, they banned burqas and face coverings. But then I asked, I was like, what about ski masks? They said, no, I think you could still wear those. So then I went and I robbed a bank later that night. Legally, fully legally, of course, fully legally. What's their first name? Ebba. That's a great name. Ebba Bush. Ebba Bush. What? Thor? No, not anymore? Oh, she's good. She's divorced. She's divorced, so she's a keeper.
Very pro-Israeli.
She's very pro-Israeli. Why am I not surprised? She's a parliament member or what? She's a politician? Vice president? Do you guys have a prime minister? Okay. How long have you been here for?
She's the vice president, dude. We have presidents here in Sweden. Everybody prime minister? Got it. Okay.
Are you new here?
No.
How do I know more than you already?
She's a Christian Zionist.
She's a Christian Zionist, Ebba Bush. Okay, and she's the vice. So who's the main? Oh, the Hobbit? He's from the Shire? What's his name? Is it Tree? Ulf? No, you shut the up. You have a shorty prime minister named Ulf? Is that first name or last name? Ulf. Okay, what's the last name? Kristiansson. Ulf. That's like the sound I make after I see one of his speeches on. Oof. Oof, that was rough. President Ulf and Vice President Bush. What a fucking dynamic duo. You guys have kind of the typical parliamentary system where it's like you don't vote directly for these people. They have coalitions and basically all sorts of ways to make it so you don't get to pick who your leader is, right? Freaking clever. Oh, the Racist Party? Is that the official name?
We're the racist party, and half the country's like, sold. Say less. Just say racist. You don't even have to say it's a party. We're not going to come. We're just going to...
They're called the Sweden Democrats. So the Democrats, neo-Nazi, and are they the dominant? Are they the majority party? And
They actually reached out to be the second biggest party.
so the second biggest party.
Hopefully they're gonna get pushed down. But
So they're the second biggest party, but the prime minister is from them or no?
no,
The prime minister is from the other party.
from the traditional right.
What's the traditional? Oh, traditional right.
They were bigger at the time of the election.
Sweden Democrats are actually further right
Yeah.
than the traditional right. Okay, and so they're the neo-Nazi party. Do you have any parties further right than that? You probably do, don't you? You're like, yes, that's actually just where it starts. We have the traditional right. That's the furthest left we go, and then we have the neo-Nazis. They're a little more conservative. I don't even want to know what comes after that, to be honest. What's that? AFS? After what? Alternative for Sweden. What's the alternative? Is it like it's like butter, but like not? It's like I can't believe it's not a party. Yeah, I like that. That's funny. That's such a threat right there. That party's name is "We Have an Alternative for Sweden." Like, what is it? No, you'll find out. Just put us into power. We'll show you what the alternative is. So they're further right of the neo-Nazi party. Wow, that's I don't even want to know. Okay, and then is there anyone further right of them?
We have a 4% limit until you can reach to be a party.
To be a party, you have to have 4% of the popular vote to be a party. And so how many parties do you have? 8. That's too many already. I mean, that's way too many. Okay, well, good luck with all that I'm going to start my own party here. SAFs. It's gonna be SAFs. Second alternative for Sweden. They had an alternative. We have an alternative to that. Or alternative for Sweden. ATFs, yeah. Or like a program where you can choose your alternatives. Alternative Swedish selection, that's ass. So you got an election next year, so you guys have a lot of studying to do. Make sure you vote for the right president, right? What? You what? You'd prefer? Oh, because you guys have a king too.
So I would prefer.
Let me guess. I'm not supposed to talk about. We're right next to the royal palace, right? There's literally only 2 guards in front, so I mean, a lot of budget cuts to security for your king here. He's not even here. So they're just guarding an empty fortress. Good to know. Why is he in Spain so much? Is he seeing someone there? Because it's cold here. Oh wow. So even the king's like, nah, this place during winter. Every winter your king goes to Spain or just spends a lot of time in Spain. What a great model. He's like, yeah, I'm royal here. I've been generationally the highest monarch here, but yeah, this place. I'm going to go to Spain, or as I call it, the alternative for Sweden. I can't argue with that. We were just in Spain. It was pretty nice, to be honest. We were on the one flight that flew from, Spain to Scandinavia. Everybody's like, where are you guys? Why? And we're like, we're doing a reverse king situation. Okay, what else? What else you guys talk about? Venezuela, yeah. So Trump wants to go full-scale war with Venezuela. They're trying to basically claim that Venezuela is a threat to the United States because they're bringing in all these drugs, which is not even true. Venezuela is not bringing drugs into the United States. It's actually Mexico. But and so he's now bombing boats and basically making direct threats because they want Maduro out, because Maduro does not support their imperial interests, and so they want this opposition leader who they've conveniently given the Nobel Peace Prize to. So you guys are complicit. And okay, fine. I know, fine, but you guys are close enough, okay? Sorry, you guys are all related, okay? Your king's in Spain. Who gives a okay? So, but yeah, so they gave the Nobel Peace Prize to this opposition leader. They're trying to take out Maduro. Basically, just another, false flag kind of make a war situation. I don't know why anybody does that nowadays. I thought we were done with that when Dick Cheney died this week, Right? I mean, right? Like, isn't that a sign? Just be like, that era's over. But no. I mean, he's an unstable guy. He's turning oranger, I don't know if you know. He's getting oranger, dude. He looks like fucking Dayquil. He looks like a carrot. And he's bruised up, dude. He's got bruises on his hands. You've seen those? And he met with Netanyahu recently. They're on his knees now, too. So he's got bruises. He's got bruises. He's orange. He's a weak leader. I call him beta carotene. But yeah, I hope we don't, quote unquote, go to war with Venezuela. Our main fighting class right now is Gen Z, and they're not very equipped for a war. They're just gonna be like streaming the whole thing on TikTok, being like, "Oh my God, say less, no cap. I just killed someone, dead ass." What's that? Oh, it's 6-7. I still don't even know what the that is. Nobody does. 6-7. Can anybody really quickly explain what that reference is? Somebody knows. Somebody here knows. It's a rap song, right? And they just say 6-7. No, you say no. We have a Gen Z here. Sorry, yes. I'm sorry, but clearly looks the youngest out of all of you here. So, how old are you? 15. Okay, you might even not be Gen Z, actually. You're Gen Alpha. You're Gen Alpha. No?
No, it's to 2012.
It's 2012. Just barely. Just barely. When were you born? So you were born in 2010. So 2012 is where Gen Alpha starts? Oh, well,
2013 it will be, because it's 1997 to 2012.
Interesting. Okay, I think they changed that because my niece she's 2010. She's like you. We've been calling her Gen Alpha. But we've been pushing her back, I guess. Because that's what it goes Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and then Gen Bezos is the next one. That's going to be the same day shipping babies. So what is the reference, the 6-7 reference to?
So there's this kid that's like, there is the song, and then the kid's just like,
6-7. The kid is the one who sings the song, or the kid?
No, he's referencing the song, and then there's...
He was doing a video, so a random kid somewhere? Who's this kid? Okay, so the kid's at a school basketball game. Somebody's recording this, obviously. And the kid's going, 6-7.
Yeah, and he's like the average kid who likes the song.
He's the average kid who likes the song, which means he's a great guy. So the kid actually liked the song. And so he's going, 6-7. And this video went viral. And so now we're making fun of the kid. He doesn't have, like, autism or anything, does he? Because that would get this, like, really f***ed up. No, I just want to make sure, okay? What? You don't know. Really. I'm so glad that I'm learning about this because, people always think that I know. I don't know most things. Like I know a lot about Palestine because my family, basically has been living under occupation since 6-7. Obviously, it's 48. So, but it depends on where you start the clock, I guess. I hope that when I come back, you guys are still Sweden, and not some alternative to that, because inshallah, what's that? I learned new stuff about Bush, a part of the Bush family that I didn't know, and so really I found out you guys are a lot like us Americans. I was waiting for that. Well, too late. We're already on our way here to make you guys the 52nd state. And as mayor of New York City, I can proudly say there is no alternative for Sweden. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I'll see you next year. Thank you.